Hello, I am from the church, and today I'm just going to share what I was able to learn. I've learned a lot, but I will only be sharing a few things. Yeah. And the topic of today was waiting for God's time. And waiting should be a part and parcel of our daily life because it's for our own good. And then I was like, well, sometimes I find it hard when I'm waiting over an hour. I'm still waiting, like oh my goodness. I see the urge of just giving up everything. But of late, this word was like now a sharpener to me to remind me that indeed I have to wait for the bigger picture that I see myself in. I have to wait. Now, the book of Genesis chapter 50 and verse 20, that is after now Joseph had persevered. Now he is an official in Egypt. I'm just imagining now his brothers are there, and I'm like, he says that let me just open my Bible. That is from the book of Genesis chapter 50 and verse 20, and it says, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." I'm like, wow. Wow. When someone takes you through thick and thin, and then you're like, it was for the good of God. Though you intended to harm me, but it was for the good of God. How many of us are going to say that? Particularly me, I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, this word was like, reminding me that, baby girl, Faith, you have to do this. And today was like, when you have been escaping this chapter in a book, and then that day you open that chapter, and then you're like, you now start reading, and then you're like, it is so enjoyable, let me continue reading. This is what is happened to me while I was in church, while the sermon was going on. Let me continue. While waiting, it may seem that we are harmed and in our way to suffer, but all this is for God's purpose to be achieved. Yeah, it is for God's purpose. Well, taking long, it also helps you to grow and to nurture yourself in many areas of your life. And serving God is not in vain. Your serving God is never in vain. Maybe you're serving and then you're waiting, hoping for something to happen, and then there is nothing that is happening. And then you're like, my goodness, I've been patient, I've been waiting, there is nothing that has come of me. What is going to happen to me? Keep your faith. Things are going to change. Give it time, because 1,000 days to us is only a day before the Lord. The gift we have may be a gate opener for our long-awaited award, because God will make our gift manifest when the right time reaches. God is able to make our gift be the solution of a problem by solving it, we may be uplifted. We see the gift of interpreting dreams. Joseph had it, and now it was also a way that it was preparing him to be able now to reach to the official seat that was being prepared for him for a particular time, when now Pharaoh is now having a dream of 7 fat bulls and then 7 thinner ones. If he was not practicing his gift, I'm just thinking, maybe things could have gone sour. He could not have been able to interpret the dream of the cupbearer, who was able to mention him after things now changed. Sometimes we help someone and then we're like, remember me when you reach to When you reach to paradise, and then the other person is like, now I'm in paradise, let me delete, block the number. Then after blocking the number, you're like, my goodness, I just talked to Amani, and what is not happening? Amani decided to block my number. We are no longer friends, and I was the one preparing for her to just take the visa and everything. Be patient. Maybe she or he will reach there. Amani will reach maybe in Canada, in US, in whatever country you decide to be, in Sweden. And then now a chance comes, a bigger one. Now maybe the qualifications may be a bit lower. But now she or he remembers now. Amani now remembers. I had a friend of mine. This person has a degree and a master's in this particular area, and the specialization is just the same as what is being advertised here. And then you'll be like, now you're calling, and then you'll be like, boom, you have your visa now. You see, patience and in waiting. But when you're like, no, this friend of mine, he did this, and then things went sour. Anyway, whatever gift we have, this is point number 4, should be 3. Whatever gift we have, we should put it in practice, and by doing so, the Lord will use us to exalt himself when the time reaches. Only if we wait. Only if we wait. I'm like, wow. Only if I'm able to persevere. Only if I'm able to be patient. Only if I'm able to just endure, and only if I'm able to wait. And another one, if we wait, our blessings come. By the way, our blessings come in different times. Other people's blessings may come within a period of 5 years after finishing maybe Form 4. Another one maybe 10 years, another one 2 years, another one months. And then you're doubting yourself, crying. You see, now life is not working on me. Things are not working totally. But I'm just here to encourage you. If Joseph was able to wait for all those years, my goodness, he knows he had a dream that his brothers, his mother and father, they're going to bow before him. Oh, yeah. And then now it's like the brothers, they have sold him to slavery. Now I'm thinking, I don't know. Now it turns around. Now he becomes a slave. And then by waiting, by being patient with God, by going through with his gift, now we see new things coming. And then I'm like, I'm so challenged that I will be practicing, and I will be telling myself that this is it. You just have to wait for a while, for a little bit time. And another one, our Lord God is full of compassion and mercy, and that we're going to find it in the book of James chapter 5 and verse 11. Let me just open it and then we read. James is after the book of Hebrews. Okay, Hebrews, James. Yes. It says, James chapter 5 and verse 11. As you know, we count as blessed those who have persevered. Wow. You have heard of Job's perseverance and have seen what the Lord finally brought about. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy. I'm like, the suffering that Job endured, I can't. I'm not able to. But he was able to. And now we associate with him when we're like, the affliction may be there. But we know that morning is going to come. We know that though sometimes we feel like God is not listening. But when we follow the story of Job, we understand that God is listening. Sometimes things happen to us, we're like we're doubting. But it happens for the glory of God. And above everything, character will be able to help your gift remain where it was. We've seen kings in the Bible. The gift is there, but now the character ran away from them. It departed from them. And then we see what came of them. But anyway, I've learned a lot. I'm not going to share everything because it is, It is the Lord. But anyway, with that, thank you so much for watching, and be encouraged that while you are waiting, the Lord is preparing you for a bigger place never have been seen. It is a challenge to me, also let it be a challenge to you, that as we wait, we cultivate our gift, our godly given gift. If you don't have one, look for it. It is there. It is there.